Right, Cricbuzz Comm box after 10 overs and India the driver's seat here, 83 for 1 after 10 overs. What are we talking about South Africa for? Maybe it's because we are thinking about their World Cup side. New Zealand were 60 for 4 at the same point. The wicket of Rohit Sharma, I guess, a bit of a dampener because he was batting beautifully. Some of those pull shots, they should be kept in a museum for people to admire. So New Zealand made 158 for 8. Much talk about that wicket of the wicket of Daryl Mitchell, the Grand Home 50 of 28. They were they're looking good only while he was in, and then India making a strong start. 3 for 28 for Krunal Pandya. I thought Bhuvneshwar Kumar bowled really well too, and Shikhar Dhawan is just motoring along at the moment at runner ball. Yes, the highlight was Rohit Sharma. A couple of landmarks for him as well. He's now scored more runs than anybody else in T20 internationals. He's got more 50-plus scores than anybody else. But that pull shot. Tell me, as a bowler, if someone plays a pull shot like that, you're thinking, oh, he doesn't rate me.
And to both seamers and spinners, I think he's been fantastic, and he's just getting better and better. It's just margin of error is so small when you're bowling to him, especially when there is no help in the wicket for the bowlers, and that too is that just the initial phase we talk about Rohit Sharma, and that's something which has been the case, is that first fight and deliveries, which is the case with any batsman, that's the vulnerable time, but once he's in, it's just a treat to watch.
Now it's amazing, isn't it? The same two teams are unchanged. The same two teams, they played the other day, and the match result was completely different. Now they come to Auckland, and look at it. It could well be an equally one-sided game because it's just 73 runs to get now in 10 overs. Interested to see how Rishabh Pant goes, but it's amazing how this happens. It comes down to wickets, doesn't it? You get wickets early on,
and to start the game, it's so important. Like to set that tone of the match is very vital, and today is another example of that. Wickets kept falling for New Zealand. Didn't really get off to the start which they got in the previous match, and similarly when India is batting, it's just that start is so important, and that makes a huge difference in terms of that runs on the board. At 10 over mark, if you see, there is a difference of 23 runs at the moment. 20 New Zealand was 60, India is 83. So that's the difference you're talking about. When you have luxury of wickets in hand, even if you are just 5 and runs short at that halfway mark in a T20 match in an innings, you can still make it up. In New Zealand's case, the runs were not there on the board and the wickets were not in hand. I think India, you can safely say that it's in a driver's seat at the moment at the halfway mark in this innings.
Yeah, so there you are at Cricbuzz Comm box. As we go, it's 72 and 57 balls with a lot of batting to come. It'll require something dramatic from here to New Zealand for New Zealand to claw their way back in. So India's record of 10 unbeaten T20 series might just stand. Unless there's been a wicket down. I think Dhawan's just got out, but there's still enough wickets in hand.
You would want India to win from here. The platform is set. It'll be very disappointing if they don't cross the finish line from here. You have the experience of MS Dhoni as well. The only thing which New Zealand bowlers might be thinking of is the fact that the experience in the batting lineup is on the shorter side. Vijay Shankar is inexperienced, Rishabh Pant is inexperienced, and now Rohit and Shikhar both have been back in the dressing room. Here's the opportunity. I think next 2 overs or 3 overs, if the wicket doesn't fall and Vijay Shankar and Rishabh Pant build a partnership, then it'll be again easy ride from there for Indian batsmen. But if New Zealand manages to pick a couple of wickets here, I think it'll be a tricky game.
Okay, India's still ahead. India going at 8.12 runs an over, required 7.75, still lots of wickets in hand. There you are. That's what we've got on Cricbuzz Comm box. As soon as the game is over, we'll be back with you on Cricbuzz Live as well.